back, everybody. It's Chris here. I'm going to show you my multi-day winter bushcraft and ice fishing rigs I'm going to be taking out this week to go to the Lake of the Prairies. I'd like to thank everybody that left all those wicked comments on my last video on my feedback, what I was looking for, and I got some really good ideas. I'm going to be trying that out on this next journey. I do have, if you remember back when I did that Sub-Zero Bushcraft kit and stuff like that, all those videos, I do have an overnighter that I could upload, but I felt that the content was kind of weak, and I wasn't too impressed by it, so I never uploaded it. But if you guys want to see that, just let me know in the comments, and I can upload it. So I'm not that experienced with online forums and the whole bushcraft trading type deal thing or whatever. But I have this limited edition leather mini haversack I picked up when they came out from the Pathfinder store a few years ago, and it next to mint condition. I think there's, oh sorry, the back right here is curled up a little bit, but I've used it once and it's just too small for me. So if anybody's interested in trading for the mini leather haversack, let me know down in the comments and tell me what you have, and we'll maybe figure something out. Now we'll dive into my winter multi-day bushcraft kit and my ice fishing rig. Hey guys, well this is the entire kit I'm bringing. It's a lot of stuff, but if I'm going for 3 nights, 4 days with ice fishing, lots of snow, you have to be prepared. Simple as that. I'll start off with the pack, and then I'll work my way down. And the only thing that is missing right now out of my kit is some of the food. And I will do a video of the food I brought when I get out there. But I am hopeful that I'm going to be catching a lot of fish and cook up some fish over the fire. And I have a couple different methods that I do, and I'll show you when we're out on the ice. So this time I decided to go with the 1964 Canadian Tropical Alice Pack Large. And on the bottom of it I have my sleep system. I got 2 wool blankets rolled up together on the bottom. I'm going to try to go a little bit more traditional bushcraft style this time, with just by using wools. And I do have my small Mountain Equipment Co-op outer bag in my sled, just in case this isn't sufficient enough. So yeah. On the outside I have my SA Wetterlings. We'll go through this side. A plastic Nalgene. First aid kit. A whole bunch of fingers and toe warmers, grabbers, little hotties, heat packs, the full sole on the boot one. And then this one I have the Energizer flashlight, lantern, and candlelight. And just like a selfie stick and a little Gorilla Pod. So that's for the outside pockets. Now we'll get into the brain, the top pack, top lid I guess. Toilet paper. My great big warm Dakota gloves. I use these for snowmobiling. They're really warm, really good. And then I have that SOL reflective sports utility blanket that I use for a tarp in a couple of my videos. But I won't be using that SOL utility blanket as my shelter. I'm bringing that just in case, or maybe use it as a ground pad. I'm bringing, actually if you saw on the sled, it's a great big 9x12 camouflage poly tarp. So on the inside pocket, right here, 50 feet of, I'd say, coyote brown paracord. 50 feet of gray paracord. Is that gray? Yep. I think this is 50 feet of bank line. I'm not sure. It was off my water bottle kit. Yeah, I'm not bringing the water bottle kit. I just find that that thin strap digs into my shoulder, and I just didn't find it that comfortable. 1-inch roll of Gorilla Tape. And then here, there's I think I've got 4 MSR groundhog stakes and 6 or 7 of these little steel ones. I like these ones better for some reason. And then I've got a whole bunch of these made up for press-kits and tying down the shelter. It's easier to have it all cut up from old paracord than wasting out of a great big hank. That's my opinion. And that's all for in there. Extra clothing. This is extra socks, pants, a shirt, and a sweater. All in an 8-liter Sea to Summit dry bag. Now this is some of my food that I'm bringing. I'll get into that when I do the video when I get to camp or after I set up camp. So this is my survival kit. It's in this hygiene little bag that I got. I will do a separate video on this eventually. I'm sorry that I haven't so far. But so survival kit. My Saviver. The newest part of my kit, the 14 centimeter zebra billy can. I think it looks really cool. I haven't used it yet, but we'll be using it this time. And then I have a whole bunch of different seasonings and salts. I got seasoning salt, Himalayan rock salt, table salt, cinnamon, Montreal steak spice, and black peppercorns. I have some tea in here. And these little bags that you just put whatever into it and you throw it into boiling water and it keeps it from pouring all over the place. And in here I got just 2 small bowls and then a microfiber cloth and my eating utensil. So I got that to try to eliminate me always carrying my GSI 1.1 boiler and my Kettlist. And then for some reason, I don't know why, but I have to unpack the kettle. I know I don't need to, but say if I'm making a soup or something with the zebra billy can, then I could still be boiling water because I'm going to have to collect snow and do that because there's no way that I can carry 4 days worth of water in my pack, and I don't need to. There's snow on the ground and there's water there, so yeah. So I believe that is it for the actual pack itself. So here's the Haversack. I got this from the canteen shop. Bushcraft Canada patch on there. Oh yeah. And here right now I have, this will be on my person. This is the Bushnell backtracker. I have it on a detachable lanyard and a carabiner. A backup blade, my trade knife and ferro rod. I should be having my new knife and an unboxing video up before this trip, so yeah. Headlamp. I'm going to be changing around my belt rig too because I got a few new items and I'll show you that in a later video. Number 36 bank line. I think that's probably about 2/3 of a roll. My fire kit. And my Pathfinder water bottle and nesting cup. I always call it my canteen because I don't know why, but yeah, that's my canteen kit. And a little stove that goes with it. And then I have my EDC fire kit. You know, guys, I don't really EDC too much anymore. Everything I like carry on a day-to-day basis. I carry lighter, smokes, sometimes dip, my wallet. You know, usually I have a little folding knife or something like that. But right now on me, I think all I have is my lighter and my wallet. But I'm also inside the house. I haven't gone anywhere yet today, so. So that was the Haversack kit. I'll definitely be wearing this out there. My schmog. And snowshoes. McKinley snowshoes. They'll be good because I'm sure there's going to be real deep snow out there. I'd show you the trekking poles, but I've lost them both. I don't know how or why, but yeah. Actually, I do know why. The last time I was out for the Sub-Zero overnighter, I was using it as a selfie stick, talking, blah, 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 blah. Put it down, turned off the camera, put it in my pocket, kept on walking, so it's out in the bush somewhere. So now we'll dive into the sled. So you'll notice right off the bat is that I got a collapsible shovel right here, tied down with bungees. It will do the job. Now I have everything wrapped up in my tarp, and then it's cinched down with this 550 cord. So I'll undo this. So like I said, the tarp is going to be my main shelter. It is a 9x12. So here we go. Maybe a little bit. So I have my ice auger, 8-inch ice auger. Now this is my emergency sleeping bag, we'll call it. It compresses down to nothing. Like, I don't have giant hands, you know, so it's really small, and it gives 10 degrees or plus 10 to your sleep system. So this is what I'm going to bring for my ice fishing gear. This is a Rothco, I think it's a 20-liter pack. In the top pocket here, I have some trout gulp. I call it Play-Doh. This stuff works really well. And then my ice fishing gloves are just small rubberized mechanic gloves. And I'll keep, if it's really cold, I'll wear these inside my mitts so I can still pull out and do jigging and actually work with the reel. A bigger pocket. My filleting knife. You have to have a good filleting knife. This pocket we have, because I'm not sure, because it's the part of the Lake of the Prairies I'm going to is actually by the Togo Bridge. So it's like the beginning of the lake, and it's a little bit of a river. So I'm going to bring this great big hank of real strong rope with me, and I'll tie a bowline in it and have my buddy that's coming with me hold the other line, so when I initially walk out on the ice and drill, I will be tied off just until I find out how deep the ice is. You know, I'm comfortable as long as it's over, I don't know, 4 inches of ice. Now this is another hygiene pack, like it's for hair clippers, the Conair one. And inside of here, I'll do a separate little video on this, but it's a bunch of snare wires, brass wire, carbon wire, fishing kits, snares, bobbers, knife sharpener, a bunch of stuff. I'll show you later. But this has got most of my tackle I'll be bringing with me. And in here, the biggest pocket, I have a roll of aluminum foil for one method of cooking the fish. As you can probably see, I have the ice scoop. I have a tip up. There's a flag. I also have my rod in here. Because I feel that once I get to camp, and I'm probably not going to fish the first day, but on the second day I can just grab my pack and walk down to the lake. And I've fished there before in the summertime in spring, and there is some great fishing there. A buddy that I went with the last time, he caught a 27-inch pickerel, and it was a beauty. So in the back of the pack, this is where the hydration is supposed to be, I am bringing a folding chair because I'm not going to bring a great big bucket with me, and I don't want to sit on the ice. So this is actually was given to me by my buddy Speenut, Andrew Spira. There it is. I love this little stool. So you just saw the kit they'll be carrying with me. If you think I'm forgetting anything, let me know down in the comments. I'm open to suggestions. Now comes the fun part where I get to put the kit to use. I'm a big preacher of use your kit. I'm a big preacher of knowing how to use your kit. Going out and doing the actual field work. You know, my channel is mostly about going out to the bush and the stuff I bring and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm a wild camper. I love to go out to the bush and go camping as much as I can, whenever I can, all 4 seasons. And if I can find easier and better ways to camp, I will. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. Play safe, be smart, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Have fun.